The 2024 Atlantic hurricane season officially begins on June 1st, and confidence is increasing that we will see above average activity in the tropics this year. Kendall's back and has this week's Weather Wednesday report to explain why experts are expecting an increase in activity.
During our Earth Month series, we talked about the impact that La Nina can have on severe weather trends across the United States. Now, that's just one result from La Nina. There are multiple other things that this phase of the El Nino Southern Oscillation, or ENSO, will go on to affect. The other big thing it has an impact on this year is going to be tropical development in the Atlantic Ocean. You see, during La Nina, we also see increased activity in the Atlantic, primarily due to the effect that it has on wind shear. Wind shear we can think of as the changing of winds with height, both in its direction and intensity. And it's kind of like the enemy of tropical cyclones. The circulation and clouds associated with hurricanes can sometimes extend up to 60 or 70,000 feet high. Now, these storms need to stay vertically stacked in order for them to strengthen. So when we have strong wind shear or the winds are blowing in different directions in the atmosphere, it causes these storms to tilt. They eventually decrease in strength and cease to exist. However, their ideal situation is when we have winds blowing in the same direction with height or a weak wind shear. This is exactly what La Nina provides, meaning that the environment is now more favorable for these storms to not only live longer, but also increase in strength as they move across the Atlantic Ocean. Now, it's not just the wind shear that is going to be impacting the above average trend in the tropics. Yet again this year, we have another factor working against us, and that has to deal with our sea surface temperatures. These numbers are well above average in the area that we call the main development region in the Atlantic Ocean. These temperatures are more typically what we see in mid or late July, when we often see hurricane activity peak. Now, because of both of those things, the current forecast yet again above average for this hurricane season. Currently, we're forecasting 23 named storms, 11 hurricanes, and 5 major hurricanes. This is just one outlook. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration will release their updated prediction for this upcoming season tomorrow.